It was all in the cookies.
Hi everyone, I'm David, and welcome to Homemade Goodies, where we make delicious homemade treats. And on today's episode, we'll be making cookies again, but this time they'll be slightly different. We'll be making chocolate drop cookies. I figured that since I was just using a different kind of chocolate, the recipe would be the same as the chocolate chip cookies. And it would add another kind of cookie to my baking repertoire. And now, without further ado, let's make them. Here's what you'll need dish and utensil-wise. A large mixing bowl, a small mixing bowl, 1 or 2 baking sheets, a cooling rack, parchment paper, a hand mixer, a 1 cup measuring cup, a 1/4 cup measuring cup, and a teaspoon. As for ingredients, you'll need butter, flour, granulated sugar, brown sugar, 2 eggs, vanilla extract, baking soda, salt, and chocolate drops. First, place 2 sticks of butter in your large mixing bowl. Wait until the butter is nice and soft before doing anything else, so I would recommend putting the butter out at least a few hours in advance. Next, set your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. In your small mixing bowl, add 2 1/4 cups of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a teaspoon of salt. In your large mixing bowl, add 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, three-fourths of a cup of brown sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Once these ingredients are all in the large mixing bowl, take your hand mixer and mix them all together until there are no large lumps of brown sugar. Next, you add the eggs. Break in 1 egg at a time, then beat it in with your mixer. After that, you'll add in your flour, salt, and baking soda into your large bowl, about 1/3 at a time. And now your cookie dough is ready. Make sure your chocolate is unwrapped and ready to go for when the cookies come out of the oven. Next, you'll take small pinches of cookie dough and roll them into little balls. Then, you'll add a dozen cookie dough balls onto your baking sheet. Put them in the oven for 7 minutes. Once your cookies are done, and they're out of the oven, set your chocolate drops on them at once. And then, let them sit for a few minutes until they're ready to go on the cooling rack. And once that's done, repeat the previous steps until your cookie dough is gone. And voila! A delectable cookie with a nice chocolate center. And so I hope you enjoyed this episode of Homemade Goodies. Be sure to tune in next time, and until then, keep on baking.
It was all in the cookies.